Bastion players, they just put them on ordinary games. Now Cassandra's
Isn't that the tale of top lane? And Nar on the other side. Here we go.
So hard not to pick Cassandra there. Like, it's just so convenient.
So
you just plug him in and is ready to go.
So Broxah.
Trying to get that early vision down, you can already, I think, is necessary in this bot side, and it's just not quite there at the moment for G2 actually to play hyper-aggressive now in this bot side.
Cap's continuing to trade as much as he possibly can. Keep in mind, Fresskowy already forced to burn TP, went back up, boots refillable. Cap's just trying to get as much damage down as possible. Fresskowy just trying to force the wave in, make sure that Caps cannot have a good back timing. But here is Yike. Knockup is there, but Fresskowy's just too damn low. Caps has the cooldowns, taking his time, waiting for the flash back out to safety. Stretching strikes, is it enough? Caps on the hunt. Fresskowy, first blood for the side of G2.
Nicely done by Yike, just walks in towards mid. Fresskowy was trying to go for the trade, thought he was safe with Elyoya, but now Yike and Elyoya spot each other. Battle for the Raptors, battle for the chickens!
Right now, Smite coming down, Elyoya with the XP advantage. And as excited as Berlin is, I don't think the Maokai-Zac battle is explosive. Bot lane, though, certainly will be. Bailout still taking on to Mickey X. He's going to flash out to safety. Now they desperately need to get a kill. Bang! The assist is there for Mickey, and they're trying to turn it. Supa holding on. One more auto to finish the kill, but Hansama continuing to walk forward. Halo Blade's there. There's absolutely no way Senna should win this. Goes coming out from Hansama, flashing into the Shroud, knowing he has to finish the job, and he will get it done.
And that's not all. In the mid lane, kills are still dropping. Caps gets himself another. Mirwin was able to find a kill. We're going to need to replay to break all of that down, but G2's bot lane comes alive here in game 2.
Massive win for G2 on the bottom side. Hansama, a little bit nervous, it seems, about where Zac is, so he'll just end up giving his life across.
Quicker recall, coming back out onto the map. Supa's still full. Means that MDK should be able to secure their first objective. A single grub went down in favor of Yike earlier on.
But flash forward. Yike on the way, flashing back into the waiting arms of Elyoya. Sapling going to hit for the slow. Maybe they're happy to just take Elyoya out as well. Nice ulti to root him to make sure he cannot elastic slingshot to safety. Using his own ult, trying to let's bounce out. But Mirwin waiting over the wall will just watch his jungler drop.
I think Supa's just trying to swap to top side to match the fact that the bot lane of G2 have moved up to top lane. MDK trying to get the matchups that they want. It's not necessarily
the game, so Supa going to be forced to respond here. Quick recalls coming out from G2 Esports, and as you highlighted earlier, Dagda, potentially heralding a lane swap and a bit more attention towards Drake. Broken Blade, nice knockback there, hoping to catch Mirwin out, but Mirwin has not hit him under tower. Broken Blade just going to go for the all-in. Sentinel now coming down for a little bit of extra shielding. Broken Blade determined to find the solo kill. Consistently up in tempo, consistently first to these objectives now. They can set their sights on the top side of the map after they take this dragon, if they so choose. Elyoya hovering. Looking to lay down a bit of vision, be playing well in the individual 1v1, continuing to see aggressive trading on the top side of the map as well as in the mid lane.
Oh no, not again.
Tofu strikes, maybe hoping to get a little bit more here. Mirwin about to go mega, but doesn't have enough time! Broken Blade cuts him out of the sky, and now Hansama's here as well, rotating just in time on the top side of the map. G2 not giving Mad Lions Koi a second to breathe.
It's supposed to be a winning matchup for the Gnar, and now Elyoya is in some serious danger.
And there's 2 chains, baby. Caps might not have 3 degrees, but he's got more than 10 titles. Might be enough
W,
here.
is it going to be up?
Ulti now coming through. Fresskowy caught out, rooted. The pushback will not connect whatsoever. The chain flashed away from just in time, but the tower top lane already taken down. The counter will be shooting to get him, though. We've seen this before when Mad Lions Koi start to fall behind. Supa takes such aggressive risks to try to bring them back into the game. He's just going to get walked down here. The Q's still throw. If he does not dodge his Q3, he's going to get knocked out. But Caps is here as well. It doesn't even matter what he dodges. A flash to safety, but there's no escape. Pick on the bottom side in favor of G2.
The pick means, though, you can't continue the Rift Herald. Look at the rest of Mad Lions Koi. They're starting to move over. Fresskowy is going for a reset, so maybe G2 could consider something there, but they're happy to just get the turret on the bottom side. So even though they can't get that Rift Herald, G2...
Itemization choice, but definitely now that you're starting to fall behind, it could hurt. Broken Blade, nice sidestep there on the stretching strikes. Handshake pulls Supa back. Instant cleanse out to safety. They can't really do much to hit him in the Shroud other than Hansama's ult, but he's just going to flash in and full commit. Blood in the eyes of Hansama. They want to keep that train rolling as Broken Blade on the bottom side. Q3 coming back, bringing Alvaro back into the waiting arms of his AD carry. Alvaro nowhere left to go. Taken down in an instant. Hansama finding the quick kill there.
Off to pick. G2 continue to find MDK scattered around the map.
There you're going in, but he doesn't really have any damage. This isn't threatening at all. So he will just be forced to flash out to
the
safety,
minions?
and the minions are going to proc his passive. Frescowi on the backside, it's a bit disjointed, but G2 getting routed. Hansama trying to hold on to his life. Can they find a kill and get the reset? They cannot. Bailout will not work. Broken Blade now charging forward, looking for the Intofu strikes. Mirwin killed on the backside of the fight. Alvaro will not find a wall to connect. The hook will not take him out to safety, and G2, they see blood in the water. They want more. They're looking at this tier 2 and potentially the dive. MDK, can they hold the line? The answer is no. They're forced to back away.
The Lions pounced, but they didn't see the trap G2 had set. Double TP immediately from G2 to follow up. And yes, they managed to get Hansama, but again, you are losing out after the
escape. And even though it costs Hansama his, it's a 2-for-1. Or 3-for-1, I should say, in favor of G2.
The impact of the Zac has been heavily mitigated.
Hansama feels that his life is in danger.
Flash out to safety, nice disengage ult coming in. Handshake as well to stop the play, and it's tracks G2 essentially baiting. Knowing MDK could not resist the sight of an 80 carry left alone under the tower, but now Mirwin on the chase on the Caps. Caps potentially overcommitting too much, but Caps already dashing back into the waiting arms of the rest of the team, just barely gonna get the shutdown. Hostile takeover coming through, but G2, too much damage. Hansama untouched. They finally got Caps, but this time it is
Rural too much, and MDK could not find the target that they wanted.
And this is what makes
At the helm. So the siege slowly. Caps going to be doing a lot of... Oh, Alvaro trying to predict.
Ward over the wall.
Nicely done still from
Is he gonna
Alvaro.
follow up?
So
that's still there.
Alvaro actually threw out his hook preemptively, expecting Caps to come over the wall. It doesn't quite connect. Then he goes over the wall, still gets good damage.
Unstoppable now, gonna bring it back to try to get away. BB trying to make it out to safety. Reset on the W is gonna be pretty big here. Mirwin gonna go mini. Broken Blade should just be in trouble. He's trying to run out to safety. Has the luxury of the ghost. Mirwin desperately trying to chase, but can't quite finish the job. Meanwhile, G2 have broken down the bot lane tier 2 tower, and Broken Blade's not done. He wants to keep that 1v1 going now that Zac's not in the picture. Broken Blade wins those.
BB demolishes Mirwin, breaks Elyoya's ankle, and Caps TP back in on full HP. So now G2, they just get to put Thresh on the base, and
Also
Mickey's
take over
going.
into the flash. Two members locked up, Supa and Alvaro hitting each other. Yike, following up with a little bit of damage. G2, no more follow-up though. They just want to zone away. They just want to knock down this inhibitor. A few more autos should do it. Caps seeing an opportunity. Now the follow-up is there. Supa's still alive on the backside of the fight, trying to keep this one going. Caps quiet flies. Yes, he's alive! They get the kill! The bailout coming through clutch. G2 refusing to lose another member. Frescowi, the last man standing, to push back. It's gonna cost him his life. Yike now escaping. Twisted advance, stopping the tower aggro. How are G2 still alive? 23 minutes. Anything Mad can do, they want to show they can do better. Looking to end it faster, looking to end it cleaner. And on the edge of madness, G2 will find the game 2 win, but Mirwin's not gonna go quietly. Frescowi still standing. They have to just...
Until that point, and hold the line for as long as possible. The question is, will they be even given that time frame? That timer in your top left is what MDK is banking on for a potential comeback. But G2
into Mickey, they could just lose the game. Hansama, Yomu's procs, TP now coming in. Mirwin looking for a flank angle. How much more time does he have left on the Megan? Or not a lot. I don't think he can get to the fight. Hansama flashing out onto safety. Mirwin mini Nor off to the side. No rage. Isn't going to be super effective here. Oh, yeah, doing what he can. But the front line doesn't have any backup. Mirwin's just a little yordle. He can't get anything done in this one. And Broken Blade just looking for another 1v1. Mirwin flashing out to safety. Elyoya down, 2 members down on the side of MDK. This should just be the G2 victory lap in game 2.
G2 looking to bounce back after what was an impressive MDK game 1. They shifted their priorities in the draft. They got more advantages in the early game. And now G2, in an even faster fashion, is looking to close out game 2. They're taking the second inhibitor. Frescowi, though, still stands in their way. He may be enough of a deterrent. Broken Blade.
Gold lead. They can beat you with their wallets at this point. MDK will have to out-execute. Broken Blade, untouchable. They don't really have the damage. If they auto-attack Broken Blade, someone else will auto-attack them, and they will lose that trade. So Broken Blade walking up fearlessly. Hansama, ulti is going to connect on him. Elyoya instantly going to try to follow up. Decent damage onto the backline, but again, the follow-up is just not there. Hansama still at 50% health. They're trying to lock up Caps. They're trying to catch him out. In the meantime, Caps will get knocked down. Potentially a glimmer of hope. Shut down on the Caps is big. Elyoya down in the exchange, however, Frescowi getting chunked out. Hansama is still just so damn strong. One more arrow might be enough to just finish the job, but Broken Blade doesn't even want to wait for another arrow. He wants to finish it here and now. G2 fire back in game 2, and I'm damn pleased to say it. We got a series on our hands.
We're guaranteed another 2 games.